So there's something trending today in the culture that if we allow this thing that is trending in the culture to seep into our marriages will quickly become toxic, because men simply will only tolerate this thing for so long. And what is that thing? It's disrespect. I want you to think about what's trending right now in the culture. What's trending, I mean, look at the Barbie movie, which I did not go see, but from everything that I've heard from my friends that did go see it and from everything that I've read about it, it's pretty much a beautiful portrayal of what's going on in the culture right now. What's going on in the culture right now is for the man to be insulted and put down and disrespected and to always lose. We are living in a female-dominated culture, and that's not the way that God made for us to coexist. He made for men to do what men do and for women to do what women do, and for us to coexist beautifully, complementing each other's gifts and talents. And so if you are allowing, let me just stop for a minute. So for example, you see it everywhere. You see it in commercials. You see it even in magazines. Like this past month in a magazine that I get, it had a country artist and his wife on the cover. And it was, they were both, like one's a Georgia Bulldogs fan and the other is a Tennessee Volunteer fan. And and it was all in jest, and it was cute, and it was an adorable article about this couple, but it always had the woman winning. And listen, I am all about some female power, but not at the expense constantly of men, and that men are constantly being put down and constantly losing and constantly have to lose. And so what that is, the root of that is disrespect. And if we are allowing that in our marriages, if we are allowing that mind frame to seep into our marriages where we always have to be right, where we always have to be on the top of things, where we have to always win, that's only going to be tolerated, but for so long. Listen to what the Bible says. This is out of the Amplified translation. The Bible is just a beautiful book that tells us how to navigate life, how to navigate marriage. And if we will follow God's instructions, then sister, you will have a marriage that is thriving, not just surviving. That is, if you're married to a reasonable man. And I just take for granted that you're married to a reasonable man. So listen to what it says out of this is the Amplified Bible. It says that a husband is to, without exception, is to love his wife, being in a sense his very own self, and let the wife see that she respects and reverences her husband. That is, she notices him, regards him, honors him, prefers him, esteems him. And she defers to him, praises him, loves and admires him exceedingly. And so, friend, that is the kind of behavior that will bring about fruitful change, meaningful change in your marriage. And it will also train your children. Train your children that you, as their mom, that you respect their father. How am I saying this? They will respect your children's father. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, that you respect him. Because you see, if your children see you disrespecting their father, your children will begin to disrespect their father. And that's just when we just spiral into chaos. And so you see, it all starts with what are we allowing to come into our brains. Be very careful. Don't allow this trend to bleed into your marriage, because if you do, and if I do, toxicity at its best. Okay, hope that helped. Have a great day.